Hi everyone, my name's Heta and I'm an undergraduate student at the University of Pennsylvania. Colectivo Ix Colibrí is an organization based out of Guatemala centered on violence awareness and empowerment. We will be recording a video on the various types of violence in 3 different languages, Sutajil, Spanish, and English. Before I proceed, I would like to provide a warning that some of the content in this video may be triggering or sensitive to some. There are mentions of physical and emotional violence and abuse, and viewer discretion is advised. So how prevalent is violence? Unfortunately, according to the CDC, 1 out of 4 women in the United States will experience intimate partner violence. This number does not capture the extent of abuse, since it does not include reports of emotional or other types of abuse at the hands of other individuals such as parents or relatives. Furthermore, many cases of interpersonal violence still go unreported to this day due to fears of retaliation and stigmatization. Violence is a huge issue and has become even more exacerbated by COVID-19 and various stay-at-home orders. So what is physical violence? Physical violence is any injury, bruises, cuts, scars, fractures, capable of causing pain and/or even death. Physical violence is not normal, regardless of who is inflicting it, whether that's your parent, a relative, a spouse, or a significant other. It can include slapping or hitting someone with a closed fist, pulling hair, roughly or violently, hitting a person with sticks, shoes, cables, wires, or any other object, pushing or shoving, biting any other parts of a person's body, and more. Often physical violence is accompanied with other forms of abuse, such as emotional or psychological abuse. As you can see in the iceberg, there are visible forms of violence and there are invisible forms of violence. Visible forms of violence include, of course, physical aggression, sexual abuse, yelling, insulting, threatening, murdering. And invisible forms can include humiliation, blaming, ignoring someone, devaluing them, emotional deception. There are also explicit and implicit forms of violence, implicit forms regarding beliefs and prejudices that are enabled by sexist language, sexist jokes, and patriarchal microaggressions. In the next video, we will be exploring more of these different types of invisible and implicit types of violence, including emotional abuse. We hope that this video was informational in some light and that you reach out to the relevant services if necessary.